Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm going to be doing my Money in the Bank results. But first, I want to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend Isaac. I love you and I miss you. So let's just jump right into it. So the first match of the night was the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And the participants were Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Lacey Evans, Raquel Rodriguez, and Shotzi. I was surprised by the outcome of this match, like who won. But I was super friggin' happy for her, too. The match lasted 16 minutes and 35 seconds, and Liv Morgan won, my girl. I love her. I'm so proud of her. I thought she was going to win last year, but I guess not. I guess WWE said, no, last year wasn't your time. Your time is now. Your time is this year. I'm so happy for her. And the next match of the night was Siri versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title. Bobby Lashley won and became the new U.S. champion in 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Next match was Carmella versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. It lasted 7 minutes and 10 seconds, and Bianca Belair won to retain her women's title. The next match, I wasn't very happy with the outcome. I'll get into that a bit more in a second, but it was the Usos versus the Street Profits for the tag team titles. It lasted 23 minutes exactly. The Usos won and retained their titles. I was happy that they won, yes. I just wasn't happy with how they won. So they won fairly. They didn't cheat or nothing like that. But I think it was Jimmy pinned Montez. And Montez's shoulder was up the entire time. And if you guys watch wrestling, you would know that when you pin someone, if their shoulder is up, they're not being pinned. So the match is still going completely. But both shoulders have to be on the mat for the pin to count, if that makes sense. But Montez's shoulder was up the entire time. The ref just didn't see it, so he kept counting. And again, the ref didn't see Montez's shoulder up the entire time. So he kept counting 1, 2, 3. The Usos won. So I'm very happy though that they have a rematch at SummerSlam. So hopefully the Usos can win fairly and the ref will actually see it this time if it happens again. But yeah, I'm very happy that the Usos won. I'm just not happy with how they did win because like I said, Montez's shoulder was up off the mat the entire 3 count. So yeah. Anyway, that's what happened. The next match was Ronda Rousey versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's title. It lasted 12 minutes and 30 seconds, and Ronda Rousey won. But her leg was a little bit injured. She can still wrestle. She had a match last night on SmackDown. I didn't get to see it because my cable, my internet, my credit, not credit, but debit, was gone for the entire day. It was supposed to be gone until Monday, but apparently that was a hoax, and it came back 4:30 this morning. So, but anyway, Ronda Rousey won. Again, she has a bit of a leg injury, but she can still walk. She can still wrestle. It's just hurt a little bit. And then this I'm over the moon happy for. I love Ronda, and I loved her as champion, but I'm super glad that this happened. So, right after Ronda defeated Natalya, Ronda was just celebrating I retained my women's title, etc., and all that good stuff. Then we hear Liv Morgan's music playing, and when Liv Morgan comes out, and you can see Ronda's face too. She was like, shit. And Liv comes out, cashes in her Money in the Bank briefcase, and then it lasted 35 seconds. So when Liv cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase, then we got Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. Again, it lasted 35 seconds. Where Ronda is so freaking dominant, I never thought that Liv would beat her. Liv is incredible. She's a phenomenal wrestler, and she definitely was capable of it. I just didn't think, I thought that where Ronda is so dominant, I thought that if Liv cashed in on Ronda, she would have had a better chance of beating her when she was already down. When someone already beat her, I guess. You know what I mean? But where Ronda, like I said, where she's so dominant, I thought that since she was already standing, since she was awake kind of thing, like conscious, if that makes sense. I didn't think Liv would win. I thought like I said, if Ronda was actually down and out, Liv would have had a better chance of winning. All she had to do was hit her with one move and pin her. But anyway, Liv cashed in. The match started. Liv went to kick Ronda, I think, kind of thing. And Ronda countered, and she put Liv in a footlock, her submission move. And Liv managed to not really. She didn't counter it at first, but Liv was in that hurt lock in the English. Liv was in that submission move for, I would say, about 15-20 seconds or more, and maybe even 25 seconds. I don't know. And then Liv kicked Ronda in her bad knee. She used her other knee that wasn't being held onto by Ronda, and she used that knee to kick Ronda in her bad knee. And then Liv pinned her, and she became the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I was very shocked. I thought, like I said, when Liv came out, I was like, please, Ronda is not down and out. There's no way Liv would get this. And then Ronda had her in the submission move, and I'm like, yeah, Liv is not winning. No chance. But she did. I mean, I'm proud of her. I didn't think that she couldn't do it. I just thought she had a better chance if Ronda, like I said, was down and out, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, I'm very happy for Liv. She's been one of my favorite women's wrestlers. I've always loved Liv. But I feel like ever since 2018, I've been much more of a fan of hers. When she was done with the Riot Squad and she started becoming a solo competitor, that's when I really loved her more than I used to, if that makes sense. Like I said, I've always loved Liv, but I feel like when she became more of a solo competitor, that's when I loved her even more. But yeah, I love Liv. I'm proud of her. Super happy for her. So, still love Ronda, but I mean, Liv completely deserves it. So, she deserves it so much. Anyway, and the final match of the night was the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It lasted 25 minutes and 25 seconds. And the participants were originally just supposed to be Drew McIntyre, Madcap Moss, Omos, Riddle, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, and Sheamus. But just before that match started, Saturday night, Adam Pearce comes out and says, we have another addition to the match. This is Theory. At first when he came out, I was like, yeah, there's no way he's going to win. Little did I know, at the end of the match, he climbed the ladder, got the briefcase, he won. So, Theory and Liv are Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank for this year. Theory didn't cash in yet, but like I said earlier in the video, Liv did, and she's the new SmackDown Women's Champion, but we'll see what Theory does and when he cashes in, but yeah. So that's the results for Money in the Bank. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and I will see you guys next week for my graduation party haul. I was going to do that the last couple weeks, but I just never got around to it, and then the week I was going to do it, I couldn't find one of my gifts, so I couldn't do it. But I know where everything is now. I know where all my gifts are, so yeah, I'm going to do that video next week. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week for that. So bye, guys.